Hello, it's Steve Bloxham here from Goodwood Sportscars, and I'm going to show you the next car that I have for sale. It's this one, a 1994 Eunos 1.8. Now this started life as an S Special. Things have changed along the way. It's an old car. People add things, take things away and change things as they go along. And this one certainly had a few changes. It's now sitting on these, what's known in Mazda circles as hollow spoke alloy wheels. The reason they're called hollow spokes is I'll kind of show you. You can kind of put your finger around the back there and that spoke is kind of hollow. What it means in reality is they're very, very light indeed. In fact, they're one of the lightest wheels ever fitted to a Mazda MX-5. This is in really nice condition. There's no rust anywhere. Rear wheel arches, sills, all that sort of thing. Front wings, they're all rust free. Same with this side, looks nice from the front. Same with this side here, all nice and completely rust free. Let's try and have a look at the sill here. Now when I say rust free, I don't mean it's never been repaired ever, because I know this car has definitely had some wheel arch repairs, it's definitely had sill repairs, and it's definitely had floor repairs. I've been underneath it, had a good roll round, and it's all completely solid. It hasn't been repaired in a way that, exactly the way that it left the factory, and every seam and spot weld is perfect, but it's completely solid, and it's passed an MOT. It's good to go. It's a nice thing. It's a colour called Chaste White. It has a black cloth interior, which I'll show you in a second actually. The kind of elephant in the room, if you like, is this exhaust. So this is a whopping stainless steel exhaust by a company called Malian. Make nice exhausts. They also make flipping loud exhausts as well. Now this one has actually got an adjustable baffle in it. Now I've adjusted it so it's on its quietest setting, and it's still a bit louder than a standard MX-5. Won't be everyone's cup of tea this. If you want to take your grandma to the shops, this probably isn't the car for you. If you want to blast around having fun, absolutely brilliant. Now the next thing is suspension. This would have had Bilstein suspension when it was new. By now that'll be old and creaking. So this has been replaced with adjustable coilovers by a company called Max Speeding. Not the most expensive in the world. You're not going to go and sort of win Le Mans 24 hours with them on or anything like that. But they're adjustable for height and for damping. I've had a mess around with them and I think I've got them sort of quite nice now. A little bit stiffer than standard, a little bit lower than standard. And again, taking your grandma out, maybe not. But absolutely brilliant fun to drive on a country lane. It handles like a skateboard. It goes around corners really flat. And yeah, it's a nice, fun thing to drive. So spec on this thing, it will have had electric windows, chrome mirrors, as you can see. Would have had air conditioning from new. I can pretty well guarantee, I haven't tested it, I can guarantee it almost certainly won't work, because it never does on cars of this age. Power steering, of course. It has a black mohair soft top with a plastic zip out window. And it's a really good looking car. I don't know why, but white just works so well on an MX-5. I'm really pleased with this. Let's have a look at these wheel arches. There we go. You see spot welds are missing, which means yes, it's been repaired. But it all feels solid. You can run your fingers around the inside of the arches and it feels good. Let's have a look at the other side. There we go. All nice and clean. Normally I kind of walk around the car and say, oh, look out for this scratch here, and look out for that stone chip there. There aren't any on this. There are no dents, no scratches, no nothing. It's in just really nice condition. Spoiler is, I don't know where that's come from. I don't think that's a genuine Mazda one. It's an aftermarket one of some sort. Looks okay though, actually. Let's have a look inside. So it's a standard black cloth interior, and the seats are, I mean, this sunlight is an absolute killer, shadows and everything, so apologies for that. Seats are clean though, no rips or holes or anything. Little bit of wear on that bolster there, but otherwise all in good order. Momo steering wheel. Decent Panasonic stereo, someone's fitted cup holders, and it's just nice and clean and presentable, and it's kind of what you would expect. It's done a few miles, this one. It is 207,000 kilometres, which I think is 130 something thousand miles. Kind of the least of your worries, I think. These engines are kind of indestructible. This one feels really strong, actually pulls the red line. Gears are all spot on. Had a new clutch master cylinder, slave cylinder a couple of years ago. It all feels kind of as it should. I'm pretty certain this has had new brake discs all around as well. Well, let's have a look at the engine bay. Again, fairly standard other than the aftermarket air filter, which adds to the sound. But yeah, no leaks, no weird noises. Radiator is a recent replacement. Not spotless, but presentable. You can see the top of the adjustable coilovers there. Does what it's supposed to do. A nice thing to drive, feels very, very strong. While we're at it, in fact, let's have a look at the other end. Let's look at the boot. Here we go. Now this is a bit weird. Okay, boot is kind of fairly straightforward. It's a boot, space area spare wheel. A few of my bits and pieces in there, nice and clean and presentable. But for some reason, I don't know why, someone's fitted some kind of sound deadening material to the inside of the boot. Don't know what they were thinking, but each to their own. Now the car has just been completely checked over, wheels off, had a good grovel around underneath. Floors and sills, as we know, have been repaired but done to a nice standard. It's reasonably nice and clean. In fact, suspension and all the rest of it is very, very clean. It's just been serviced, so new oil, spark plugs, filters, etc. I mentioned it had a new clutch, I mentioned it had new discs, and it's ready to go. Just been MOT'd, it's ready to go, ready to be used. Turn the key, off you go. Drives just as a decent MX-5 should, and I'm really pleased with it. Best to have a look at photographs on my website. There are photos on there and there are more details. I'm always conscious that photographs can always make a car look better than it really is, so a video is quite good in that respect. I can show you all the detaily stuff. But yeah, nice. This is a proper nice thing. I'm really pleased with it, and it looks absolutely terrific. Thank you for watching.